All right, so if you take a look at this question below, how much new deposits will be generated with an excess reserve of $100 and a reserve ratio of 20%? So as you can see here, I gave you a question that already accounted for what you needed to take out. So you're getting your reserve ratio, you're getting this already. Okay, so that means you don't actually need to figure out how much you need to take out. So you can just plug it into the money multiplier formula and figure it out there without having to take anything else out. So let's, let's just work on that and let's figure that out. So if we have an excess reserve of $500, is it 500? No, I think it's $100. So if our excess reserve is equal to $100. Oh my God, this pen is killing me. $100, and our V is equal to 20%, then our money supply multiplier, or the change in our money supply, is just going to be equal to 100 divided by 0.2, which is equal to $500. All right, so really this graph is really not that important, these two graphs. However, what I just want to tell you is that the things that would affect the money supply really is the reserve ratio and the excess reserve. So let's just go into that. So if you think about our money supply formula, which is the change in MS, which is equal to our excess reserve divided by our reserve ratio, you can see that if V goes up, our money supply increases. Actually, that is not true. If our V goes down, our money supply goes up. Okay. The other thing that's going to affect our money supply is obviously an increase in excess reserve. And what affects our excess reserve would be an increase in total deposits. So really, if you think about increasing total deposit and the tools and the factors that affects and changes how much money goes into the charter banks, and that in turn will affect how much money all our charter banks are able to lend out. This is really what we're talking about, is monetary policy. So our Bank of Canada will try and influence the amount of money that goes into the charter banks. The charter banks, as any profit-seeking institution, is there to try and lend out as much as possible to make profits for themselves, but that in turn will then increase the money supply in the nation.